Okay, my friends, looks like we're good to go. Good to go, good to go, good to go. All right, let me see here. Yep. Let me get everything pulled up here, guys. Get the usual notifications and all that stuff sent out. Make sure you guys are rocking, rolling. We got all the intel and everything here. So here we are, my friends. It is officially post launch of our Black Friday promo. It is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, depending on when you watch this video. So, man, a lot of stuff going on right now. A lot of stuff going on. So hang tight. Let me get some details sent out right now. Okay, let me get the push notifications and tags and all that stuff done. Here we go. Let's see. The real work begins now. Okay. Man, I should have been ready for this. Sorry. Join us live here. Okay. Replace that. Okay. Here we go. How's everybody feeling, man? How's everybody feeling? Everyone feeling good today? You guys feeling like the webinar went well last night? You guys feeling like you guys are ready to rock, ready to roll here, ready to get things grooving? Because let me just be honest with you guys, okay? Like, hang on a second here. Just waiting for that file to upload before I send out that push notification. Honestly, right now, it's like there was a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of stuff going on the back end, obviously building up to, the Black Friday promo, the launch of that, getting, the funnels and, all that stuff. Okay, push notification heading out. So you guys should see the push notification on your app here in just a second. Gonna drop the everyone tag here in the group. Hey, everyone, join us live now. Okay, there we go. Tags and pushes out. When you guys get either or, tag or push, if you guys don't know what they are, there's the push notification from the app. So that comes from the app. Comment push if you guys got that. If you guys get the everyone tag, meaning you got tagged in a Facebook post as Daniel tagged you, comment tag. Okay. If you guys got both, comment both. Okay. But here's the deal. Obviously there's a lot of work, a lot of things building up and leading up to getting everything ready for a major promotion like that. I mean, literally, we did everything from scratch, like brand new funnel, brand new sales video, new capture page, new sales page, new email list, new email sequence going out, integrating, tying everything together, new sign up page link to tie in on the back end. Like there's so many pieces, so many moving pieces involved in all of that. Appreciate that. Both push, both tag, awesome stuff. There's so many things and so many moving pieces involved with a promotion like that. But now, like that was just the buildup. That was just getting you guys ready. Like getting you guys ready. Right now, okay, the real work begins. Like now that the promotion is live, now that we have 5 whole weeks to get out there and push this promotion really, really hard. So right now, the real work begins. Okay, if you guys understand that, comment the real work begins now. Everybody type that down below, okay? The real work begins now. So yeah, getting everybody to the promo, getting everybody to the webinar was great. We had hundreds and hundreds of people register. We had hundreds of people on live. We're now emailing all of those people. We're emailing the list. We're gonna be hitting the emails hard, obviously, trying to close you guys as many sales as possible. But the real work begins now. So everybody comment that down below. The real work begins now, because now you have your funnel, you have your promotion, you have your time period, which is 5 weeks. So you just get to get out there and you gotta get to work. That's it. I could literally just stop the live today. Like that's it. That's what you need to know. Okay. So the real work begins. My chair's, all right, there we go. So the real work starts now. So what I'm going to do for you guys, I'm going to post this later today. I don't have this. I was hoping to have this ready for this morning, but I do not. So let me share my screen and show you guys what I'm working on for you guys right here. Okay. So I'm going to drop this in the group later. Okay. So right here in the Facebook group, this specifically is our TFT Black Friday content phrases. Okay, so a bunch of phrases that are literally all tied to the promo based on obviously the 4-point formula. You're going to have hooks, you're going to have build up, you're going to have value, and I'm just going to put a whole bunch of bullets here on a document and then drop that right here in the Facebook group so you guys could use this. And all this verbiage is going to be tied directly to the promo. So as you guys are out there creating your content and doing your stuff, whether it be a YouTube video, whether it be short form content, whether it be a post, like a written post, whatever it is, I want to give you guys that document so that way, again, when we think back to what I just said, which is the real work begins now, you guys are going to have those tools. You're going to have those 4-point formulas that you could be utilizing right now. And that's really just it. And I was having a conversation yesterday. I was actually having several conversations yesterday about just kind of everything that's been, going on with TFT and everything that's going on with some of my own like personal production. And, I'm just going to spell it out for you guys so you guys can, kind of understand my logic. And what I was thinking here is I was going back to where we were this time last year. So I'm going to share a little story with you. This time last year, or basically all of like 2023, things were pumping, things were rocking. We had people coming in, we had brand new people making tons of sales. I was making, on average, anywhere between 30 to 50 sales a week, okay? And I was thinking to myself and having some conversations with other people and saying like, what was I doing then versus what I'm doing differently right now? And I kind of thought, all right, what's different? Is there anything that's different, versus last year versus this year, not as far as the offer, you know what I mean? Not as far as like the business itself. I'm talking about what I actually did specifically for personal production. And I thought to myself, okay, like right now I'm using a virtual assistant with my TikTok channel. And for the last month, she kind of had me making some different styles of content. I said, so that's a little different now than it was back then. Okay, so that's a difference maker. What else? Well, last year and for many years, I always promoted, we had 3 different tiers in our previous business, right? We had a $200 offer, a $100 offer, and a $20 offer. And I always led with the $20 offer. And I always got a ton of sales every single week. I've even had weeks where I've made over 100 sales in a week. And I always led with the $20 offer. And I would still get $100 sales. I would still get $200 sales because once people see the value, they would upgrade or they would come in at a higher level because they wanted more rotator spots. They wanted more of this or more of that or whatever. People don't always want to be on the bottom, right? They want to come in at the level that they feel like they're going to get the most value from, okay? So if you guys understand that, just do me a favor, comment the word value. And this is where you come into play. And this is what we've talked about before, where what value are you offering, are you providing to your leads, to your network, to your social media viewers, your TikTok viewers, your Facebook viewers, your Instagram viewers, your YouTube viewers? What type of value are you offering that's going to set you apart, that's going to land you the sale, that's going to make someone join you versus joining somebody else, okay? So I thought to myself and have been thinking, for days now, like, what was I doing before versus like, where am I at right now? What could I do better right now? What am I not doing right now that I was doing before? And it really came down to some very, very basic, very simple things, which is, why I'm sharing this stuff with you guys. So I'm thinking to myself, like, I remember when things like, again, we were in a different business a year ago. And I remember like all of my content, almost all of my content, I always led with, you could literally start for $20. You could literally get going for whatever. And you guys could, if you want to, you could lead with, you could literally get started for less than $20. Or right now, during this 5-week period, Do you know that you could literally start a business online for less than $10 and have everything you need without having to buy a single course or sign up for a coaching program? We're talking marketing, funnels, training, email follow-up, and app. You could run everything from all for literally less than $10. And as I started like maybe you want to take notes of what I just said. Like as I started thinking about like how I was marketing, how like the style of content that I was putting out that was leading to those sales was all literally what I just shared with you. So if you need to like hear that again, like if you watch the replay, like rewind, go back and literally listen to what I just said, because that's what my content was based on. It was based on leading with the major value and a hook right from the very beginning of the content, whether it was on YouTube, whether it was on TikTok, whether it was on Facebook, whatever it was all leading with the value and the lower ticket entry point. Now, I'm not saying lower your standards. Like if you want to push the $100 funnel, if you want to push the $100 level, go right ahead. But I can tell you from experience, I was just looking at my own personal data. I can tell you from personal experience, yes, you will get more lower ticket sales, but you will also get upgrades. You will also get people coming in at the higher levels based on the fact that they want more value, because there's more value coming in at the higher levels, more spots in the rotator, being higher level yourself, having the chance to get more commissions, bigger ticket commissions. But you don't want to be I'll always say this, like if you want $100 sale, be a $100 person, but don't, and this is what you guys need to understand here is like, don't be a $10 person. Like you come in at the promo price, don't be a $10 person and want, hope, or expect for $100 sale, because you're not going to get it. Why? Why won't you get that? Okay. I want you guys to answer that question right now. If you come in at the Black Friday promo price, or even if you come in at the $20 normal price, okay? If you come in at the lower level, why won't you get higher ticket sales? Now, I'm asking you a little bit of psychology here. I know it's the holidays, it's busy. We got Thanksgiving tomorrow. We got Black Friday promos going on. We got a lot of stuff going on. And I'm quizzing you and I'm challenging you. Why won't you get a higher sale? On average, most people will not get a higher sale. Okay? Yes, Celeste just nailed it. Boop, boop, boop. Hit the nail on the head. First shot. Because you get what you are, not what you want. So everybody comment that right now. Little education for you here on this Wednesday. You get what you are, not what you want. So again, if you want $100 sales, be a $100 person. Don't be a $10 person and expect $100 sales. That's just not how life works. I don't make the rules. I just share them with you. I just follow. That is a life lesson right there. That's a life lesson. And that just comes down to basic psychology, basic understanding of how the universe works. Okay, so the reason why I'm telling you guys this, the reason why I'm sharing this with you is I was looking at really two main things, drivers of my personal business, my personal sales. And I said, what can I do when things were absolutely at their peak sales for me specifically? Okay, and this goes back to last year, right in the middle, like basically like almost all of 2023 was pumping. What two things, was I focused on that maybe is different right now? And those two specific things were, I led with the lower ticket offer, even though I was a higher ticket person. I was a $200 person, but I led with the 20 because I wanted to lead with more value. I wanted to lead with more, not necessarily more value, but I wanted to lead with the best opportunity for the person watching. Okay. So I led with the lower ticket, but I got higher ticket sales. Why did I get higher ticket sales? Why did people upgrade? Why did people come in at a higher level even though I offered a lower level? Because I was a higher ticket person. So I hope that makes sense. If that makes sense, comment makes sense. Now, the other thing that I was doing differently right now recently is I was not leading with that value. Like on my TikTok channel, I was letting a social media manager, and I told you guys I was going to be working with a virtual assistant. And I did that, but I'm going to be straight up honest with you. I did not like the results that I was getting because I noticed that my leads went down. I noticed that my views went down, and then the views started to creep back up. But I was also using a very different style of marketing, a style that I'm not used to, a style that for me was, a little bit uncomfortable, and I'm okay pushing myself and stretching myself out of my comfort zone, but it was not what I did last year. And when I look at what I did last year, when I look at what was working, when I looked at what specifically did I do last year, it's exactly what I just shared with you and exactly what is in those 4-point formulas, that worksheet that I'm going to give you guys. It's literally slamming down a hook, having great value in the video, and letting people know right up front that they could get access to literally everything they need to have a killer home-based business for less than $20. You don't have to buy courses. You don't have to buy ebooks. You don't have to buy into coaching programs. You get everything you need: marketing funnels, training apps, like every ounce of training you could possibly need. You don't ever get upsold. None of that. I always led with that. And that's what caused me to make very consistent sales every single week. Okay. So again, if that makes sense, keep the make sense comments coming in. So those two things now, like right now, this moment that we're in right now, we've talked about this for weeks now. This is a very, very pivotal moment for you and your business, especially as you look out to 2025. Right now is your pivotal moment. It's all here. This is where the work, the real true work begins right now. The promo's live, everything's out, everything's ready to go. Everything's, at your disposal right now. You have all your funnels, you have everything you need. All you got to do right now is get to work. So everybody comment that right now. Get to work. That's it. It's literally as simple as that, guys. We all have to go get to work. If we want to hit that team goal of 1,000 people, okay, we're already on our way. We saw a lot of sales come in last night. Okay, great promo, great price, all those things. Now we got to go get to work. So comment, get to work. That's it. The real work begins right now. So for me, and I'm just giving you guys an example, for me, I'm going to spend the majority of my time focused on short form videos and focused on a really killer hook with killer value. Everything that's in our 4-point formula, everything that's in there, that's what I'm going to be focused on the most, okay, over these next 5 weeks. Yes, I'm still going to be putting out a YouTube video a day. Yes, I'm still going to be doing like random Facebook posts and stuff like that. But the biggest thing that I'm going to focus on is I'm going to go back to what worked really well. And I want you guys to understand this. Sometimes you guys need to go recycle, okay? So everybody comment the word recycle right now. I want you guys to think about this. Sometimes you need to recycle. So as an example, Shannon, Catherine, Kirsty, myself, anybody that has, made a good amount of significant sales with the funnel team, sometimes you got to go back to what worked really well before. Like if you were popping, 10, 15, 20 sales a week, whatever it is, sometimes you got to go back and be like, what specifically was I doing then? What specifically worked well at that time? And am I still doing that right now? Do I need to do things differently? Do I need to shift? Do I need to adjust? Sometimes you got to recycle, because you guys have all heard the phrases before. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? And that is so freaking true. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, my friends. If something worked last year, if something worked 2 years ago, if something worked 3 years ago, There's a really good chance it's going to work right now. So for me, what worked for me really, really well for years, and I'm not just talking 2023, I'm talking for years. What worked really well for me, great hooks, great value, offering a lower price, and bringing in a lot of quantity. Bringing in a lot of quantity, okay? Quantity works really well because, again, like I said, a lot of those people will upgrade. And especially right now with the promo, you have the opportunity to bring in a lot of quantity to get to work right now, because this is where the real work begins. So for you, as you look out over these next 5 weeks, focus on the specific things. Like, keep your focus simple. Okay, keep your focus simple. And I'm just giving you the example for me. That focus is, it all starts with great short form content. Great short form content. So again, I'll share with you guys the document that I just did. I'm going to give you guys this document here. I'm going to drop it in the Facebook group. I'll send out a push notification once I get it out there, so you guys can see it. Okay, but I'm going to give you guys this, basically this Black Friday promo 4-point document right here. So you got your hook, your build up, your value, and then your call to action, right? So I'm going to give you guys this. Of these 4 points right here, which one of them is the most important? So now I want to drill down. We're going to drill down to a really finite point. Of these 4, which is the most important? Okay, which is the most important of the 4? Okay, and that for me, that's really when I say I'm going to focus on short form content, that's one of the main things that I'm going to focus on, is one of those specific points in the 4-point formula, okay? So of those, which is the most important? Yes, hook, 1000%, hook, okay? Okay, your hook. All right, I'm gonna call some stuff out. I'm gonna call some stuff out here. Some of you guys are commenting in the group here, and I'm gonna give you guys a wake-up call. This isn't meant to offend. This isn't meant to hurt any feelings, but I'm just going to be brutally honest right now. Don't come in here to the live chat and be like, nothing is working for me. No shit, nothing's working for you, because you're literally broadcasting to the world that shit ain't working for you. Like, you're basically agreeing with yourself that you're like, oh yeah, this doesn't work for me. Let me share with the world that stuff ain't working. Like, number one, don't do that. Change your thinking, change your paradigm, change how you communicate, not only with the public, change how you communicate with yourself. Change how you communicate with yourself. Yeah, this ain't working. I'm not getting the results I want. No shit. Because you have the wrong attitude, you have the wrong mindset, you have the wrong paradigm. You're basically crapping on yourself. And then you turn around and you agree with yourself by posting stuff like that. Okay? So stop doing that. Like when someone says, this ain't working, facts. Oh, you're right. Great, cool. Do you guys all want to have a pity party and talk about how much everything sucks? Because that's exactly what you're going to have. You're going to have jack crap. You're going to have nothing. Stop doing that. It's like the definition of self-sabotage. And when you do that, are you surprised that you're not getting results when you literally show up in a public forum and shout to everybody, I'm not getting results? Like, are you really surprised that you're not getting results? Because you're literally broadcasting to the world that you're not getting results. You're basically like agreeing with yourself that, like, you know, things ain't working. You gotta change that. So it's all right. Little tap on the back of the head, a little bit of tough love on this Wednesday, guys, because again, the real work begins right now. So another comment that came in is, and all you guys are commenting, you know, like watch the mindset videos, watch Kirsty's mindset video, watch, you know, work on yourself harder than you work on your business. Those are all 100% true. And the reason why we bring that stuff up is because it is accurate. So if you're sitting here poo-pooing on yourself saying, I'm not getting results, work on your mindset. Work on your mindset. That's the problem. That's the opportunity. It's not that this doesn't work. One of you guys commented niche. I need to find my niche. Newsflash. You are your niche. Your niche is to make money from home. Your niche is this business. You are your niche. You are your brand. Go build you. Go build your content. Go create more pieces of content. Show people who you are and what you do. And that is your niche. Like, other than that, like what, we don't have to go searching for a niche. It's not like, we're gonna, we are baking red velvet cakes from our kitchen and we're mailing them out. Like, like we're not a, that specific drilled down niche. You are your niche. It's really easy. Really, really easy. You are your niche. Everybody comment that right now. I am my niche, or you are your niche. Comment, you are your niche. You want to attract people to who you are and what you do? Go be the best version of yourself you can be. Go lead by example. Go put out good content. Go work on yourself. Go put out steady pieces of content consistently every single day, and you will become your niche. You will become the destination for people to learn how to make money from home. You become your niche. That is it. So for me, when I look back at like my YouTube channel over the last 7 years, I consistently put out content teaching people how to make money online. Is my niche make money online, or is my niche me? I brand me. I'm authentically me in every single video that I do. So ultimately, me, am my own niche. When people want to learn how to make money online, they gravitate towards me because that's what I show them how to do. Okay? So I hope that makes sense, guys. I hope that makes sense. Okay? You are your niche. So the niche thing, and again, guys, this can get like really overcomplicated where, you guys will hear, especially when you get sucked into the side hustle rabbit hole, whether it be on YouTube or Facebook or TikTok or wherever, you'll hear all these digital marketers saying, oh, you got to pick a niche. You got to pick a niche. All that is them saying, hey, you got to pick a niche. In order to do that, you should download my ebook. And my ebook will teach you how to blah, 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 blah. And oh, by the way, at the end of my ebook, I'm going to try to upsell you into my course because my course will really teach you how to pick a niche. And oh, by the way, if you want to really, really learn how to pick a niche and get some really great products to sell in that niche, you might want to join my coaching program. A lot of the times, the whole niche conversation is just a lead-in to buying courses and ebooks and getting upsold and falling down the side hustle rabbit hole. At the end of the day, just go be yourself. That's all you got to worry about. So when it comes to the niche, go be your damn self. That's it. Okay. So anyway, a little bit of tough love on a Wednesday here, guys. But, that's why we do this. Trying to give you guys the training, the insight, the education, the understanding that at the end of the day, you just got to go be authentically you. And like Shannon and Celeste, and I think Josh and many others have mentioned, like mindset is so important, guys. And we have all the training, all the videos, everything to help you guys get out there and win. And when you work on this every single day, when you invest into this every single day, all that other stuff that you guys might be worried about, like the content, the formulas and the niches and all this other stuff, that stuff will just fade away because you keep driving forward because your mindset is right. Your attitude is right. Your focus is right. Okay? So think about it. Think about it. So for me, again, circle back, reel it back in. I'm going to be focusing over these next 5 weeks on consistent killer content. Consistent killer content. Consistently focused on great hooks, great value, and just really slamming down that 4-point formula. And another thing when I was putting out content before, I was doing on average 3+ videos a day. When I look back over the last 30 days, I was not doing 3+ videos a day. I was doing, specifically on my TikTok account that I was working with this virtual assistant on, I was doing 3 videos a week because that was her recommendation. So I was like, I put the squash on that and I said, nope, I tried it. I went out there, I tried it. I stepped outside of my element a little bit, but not feeling it. So I'm gonna go back to what I know works. What I know worked for years, what I know will work then because I'm recycling and I know what works. Great 4-point killer formula, consistent content, 3+ videos per day per platform, okay? A YouTube video a day, emailing all my leads every single day. That little formula right there works incredibly well, okay? So that is going to be the focus, especially for the next 4 weeks, leading with, like I mentioned to you guys before, leading with the lower join level. And I know that quantity will win in the long run, okay? Quantity will win in the long run because the people that stay will upgrade. The people that sometimes, make, and I had it happen last night twice last night, where somebody was on the webinar. Obviously, the webinar talked about the $9.95 join price. They went to get started and they chose the higher level. So you never know. That's why it's good to give people options, guys. You never know what level they're going to choose, and people will surprise you. So it's okay to lead with the lower level and get those higher ticket sales because you are a higher ticket person. If you want $100 sales, be a $100 person. It's as simple as that. Okay. So I wanted to share that with you guys and just kind of give you guys some insight, some thought on, what I'm personally going to be focusing on. And you guys can obviously decide to do what you want to do, but stay tuned. I'm going to be dropping the 4-point formulas. I'm going to be dropping some Black Friday 4-point formulas here in the Facebook group later on today. Look out for a push notification. Look out for that post here in the group so you guys could snag that. I'm just in the process of typing that all. I was hoping to have it ready now, but it just didn't work out. So I'm going to have that ready for you today. So be on the lookout for that. But ultimately, guys, just the number one thing that you guys just need to focus on right now is just doing the work, just being really, really consistent with that work over these next 5 weeks. And just all I can say is just give it everything you got. Give it everything you got for 5 weeks. And I promise you it will pay off. Just like we talked about before earlier this week, don't put yourself in a position where come January, come February, as we get into 2025, don't put yourself in a position where you're like, yeah, I could have done more. I could have posted more consistently. I could have been on TikTok more. I could have been doing lives more. I could have done YouTube more. Don't put yourself in that position, okay? It's the last place you want to be. So give it everything you got, and we'll be right there with you, okay? That is it, my friends. That is it. Appreciate you guys. Get out there. Go crush it. Appreciate the heck out of you. Everything's live now. The work begins now. So get to work, my friends, and we will see you. Now we will see you guys on Monday, okay? We'll see you guys on Monday. Hope you guys have a really, really great, awesome Thanksgiving wherever you are, whatever you guys are doing. Those of you guys that are here in the States, okay? We will not be live, obviously, tomorrow. We will not be live on Black Friday. So one last quick thing, okay? Here's what we're going to do with the Black Friday promo. So obviously it's a 5-week promo. Let's call it what it is. It's a 5-week promo. But right now, the countdown timers, so if I were to share with you guys the countdown timers, well, I can just tell you, okay? The countdown timers in the emails that are going out, everything expires on Friday night. The countdown timers on the capture pages, the countdown timers on the sales pages, everything expires on Friday night. So use that FOMO, okay? Use that FOMO that are, literally the tools that you guys have at your fingertips. So use the FOMO in the emails, use the FOMO on the capture pages and the sales pages. Then what we're going to do is Saturday morning, okay, pay attention here. Saturday morning, I'm going to extend the promo out through Cyber Monday, okay? So everything's gonna end on midnight of Cyber Monday, okay? So we're gonna push hard between now and Friday night, okay? So utilize what you got. And then you'll see Saturday morning, there'll be an extension. It'll say on the sales pages, it'll say in the emails, it'll say extended through Cyber Monday. So again, you can push hard over the weekend, push hard through Cyber Monday, and then come Tuesday morning after Cyber Monday, then it will just be a holiday promotion, okay, for the remainder of the time period. So I just want to give you guys that insight, give you guys that intel so you guys know like how we're going to do the promotion, because obviously it's 5-week promo, but right now it looks like it's just Black Friday. Then it's going to look like it's Cyber Monday, and then it's just going to look like a holiday promotion. Okay, so I wanted to give you guys that so you guys know kind of how to work that on your end. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Okay, so there you go, my friends. Leslie, what happened with the challenge because of everything that we're dealing with Black Friday and getting doing the promotion? I just said I wasn't going to do it. We had to be much more focused on Monday and Tuesday, giving you guys the information that you guys needed for Black Friday. So we skipped it. But again, still go do the work. Please, please, please. There's so much content out there for my econ on YouTube about the Black Friday promo. So right now is the best time to be putting out more and more YouTube content. So please don't skip that. Even though, technically we're not spinning the wheel, just get out there and go do the work because it will be worth it. Okay. So that is it, my friends. Appreciate you. We'll see you guys on Monday. Have an awesome Thanksgiving, awesome weekend. Use that promo, use that FOMO, and let's go crush some sales, guys. The work begins now. That's it. Fading out with fireworks. Deuces.